Are at the Hairy Hound with Amy, and this is my dog Gibson, who she's going to be grooming and trimming today, and this is her puppy Gus, who's Gibson's buddy. So Amy, tell us what you're doing to get Gibbs started and ready for his groom today.
Awesome. Well, Gibson just got here, and I've been working with Gibson since he's a puppy. So him and I
work very now.
He's 6 years old. We work very well together. He's a pleasure, and it's very important for big dogs to come and meet their groomer early in their puppies, so that when they're big, they can just hop right up on the table, and I don't have to pick him up. So he's very good to work with. Now with Gib, he just got here, and obviously different dogs have different coat types. Gibson actually has a slight bit of a double coat, meaning that he sheds a little. As you can see, I'm getting hair in the brush, and that's why I'm pre-brushing him before I bathe him and trim him, is because I want to loosen up any dead hair in his coat now, so that I'll really be able to get his skin and coat nice and clean before I start trimming him. So that's what I'm going to be doing now, is just going through him and pre-brushing him before the bath and the groom, and then we're going to get him in the tub.
Boy, up in the tub.
That's a good boy. And if he wasn't trained to do that, I would have had to pick him up, and that would never work for me. That's why they come in when they're young. Very, very important. I get it, honey. Now it's time to get you clean, okay?
Amy has this wonderful tool that shoots out the shampoo like a hose. Look at that.
Like a car wash.
Yeah.
But it's actually very soft on their skin. It doesn't hurt them.
Look at that.
It really gets them clean. Good job. Get all the dirt and grime off of you. Oh, buddy. You're just gonna get me so.
She saves the face till last. Because why, Amy? Tell them why you do that.
Because when you wet them on their head, around their ears, they're gonna want to shake all that water off, and then you're gonna get soaked. So I like to do this last. Now I haven't washed his other side yet, but I will squeeze all the water off of him after I wash his face, so that he won't have the urge to shake. So he's gonna want to.
That really works well for him. I have loved that trick that I learned by watching one of your YouTube videos.
Awesome. What about
Rinsing him up now. Getting some of that excess water off. Now she's trimming Gib's nails. This job scares me. I'm glad that you do this and I don't have to.
Yeah, most people will not.
One thing is, I don't know how bad his nails get because we do a lot of walking.
They're not bad. But why it's important to have a dog's nails trimmed, especially, well, I shouldn't say especially a big dog, but big dogs especially can easily snap their nail while roughing around. And it's painful to the dog. And it's scary to you because it bleeds a lot when they break that nail. So now we're going to pull a little bit of dead hair easily out of Gibson's coat.
Oh my goodness.
This is called a coat paint, and you take short, quick little strokes, and the only thing coming out is what wants to. I could force this out, But that would be wrong to do so because then he's going to possibly produce even more undercoat. So I only want to take out what says it's ready to come out gently. And this is just going to thin down his coat a little and help keep him from matting up in between groomings. We are getting quite a bit of undercoat. And we're getting it easily. I'm not ripping it out. Stand up, buddy. Yeah. That's a good one. All right. Ladies, you don't want to stand. You don't want to stand. I know. All right, good guy. Okay.
Look at how fluffy he is. And being all blow dried.
Out.
Ah, look at you.
Now we're ready to trim.
Okay, now you're gonna get your hair cut. All that work before the haircut. Oh my
Right,
gosh.
Yeah. What is it now? It's
I was just gonna say.
It's 2:30. We started it was a 1.5 hours of just getting this beautiful guy ready for his haircut.
That's a lot of work.
Ugh. Stay up for me. All right, so trying to decide what I want to do.
So this clipper is connected to this. It vacuums it up as you clipper. Isn't that convenient? That's the other day.
Yeah, so handsome. So you don't get too lazy. Crazy boy. Basic dog grooming is basically just a beginner's course, you know. It teaches you the very basics. And a lot of that is safety things, which are very important. There's a lot of things that you need to know when grooming dogs so you don't injure their skin or so you don't, trim the nails wrong or put products on the skin and coat that would be harmful to the dog. You know, there's a lot of things you need to know. So you learn all that with your basics.
And in order to keep your business thriving, you need to be able to provide a groom that the customers will be happy with, or else they will not return.
Right.
So
That's right. And part of it too, they want to see how you interact with their dog. Because that's a big part of it is, do they feel that when they leave their dog is going to be safe with you and that you connect with their dog, that you...
Did you grow up having dogs?
Mm-hmm.
What
Always had dogs.
What made you decide to do this job?
I really did want to work with dogs. I've always gravitated towards dogs. And I certainly would never have the money or the time to become a veterinarian, nor would I think I would be able to provide all the care that vets have to do. That's a different type of working with animals, and I'm not sure if I was cut out for that, So I have always been artistic and enjoyed art, and grooming is an artistic thing. So I think, it just made sense for me that I wanted to learn to groom dogs. I also am very comfortable with dogs and working around them. They don't make me nervous. So I think that it just sort of made sense for me to want to groom them, and it is very satisfying, and we definitely bond together, the dogs and I. We create a bond that's very special because we're doing something that basically I'm the only person in the world that does this with this dog, So it's important to find a groomer you like and trust and stay with them if you can, because your dog trusts that groomer, and that's important to your dog when you leave them. then they're with somebody that they feel okay with. So if you just went from groomer to groomer, whoever could take your dog, you're not doing your dog a favor. You're not allowing your dog to build a relationship with their groomer, which is part of it because we're working together.
Have you ever gotten bit?
Yeah, but not. I usually can see it coming. They're showing me attitude. And now I've been grooming for so long that all of my clients are pretty books as soon as they leave. So I've worked with the same dog for years and years. And you really get to know if you can trust them, you know? And if they trust you, you can tell.
This is called scissoring.
Scissor this beautiful dog. And it's so much fun. It's like an art class. It's like you're drawing on the dog with your scissors, only you're not using pens and pencils, you're using your scissors to outline the shape of the dog. Good job. Let's take all this out of here. Thin this down a little bit.
Leave some froof. I like that.
Oh, this is just gonna make it stand out. This is like layering.
Just about ready to be finished.
Unleash the beast.
All right, he's all done.
done.
Woohoo!
Good job, buddy.
Gibby, you look
Doesn't he
so
look nice?
handsome.
Oh my gosh, he's so
Come
pretty.
here.
Oh, he's so
Oh, you look so handsome.
You are so
yes. Oh, yes.
pretty.
Oh.
Look at Mom. Create an invoice.
All right, so we're checking out. Got to get him scheduled for the next time. How much do I owe you
He's
for
an
today?
expensive groom. He is $78 plus tax, which is $82.68. But he's worth every penny of
Yes,
it.
and look at how pretty he looks. Oh, he's so pretty.
Aw.
Thank you, Amy, for letting me come today and video your beautiful face and your
Oh.
beautiful work.
Thank you.
I
It was my
appreciate it.
pleasure. Thanks for
All
sharing
right.
Gibson with me.
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
All right. We get to go.